All right, I think we're live. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chris Valentin, IFPA Pro, checking in. A long awaited return as far as my vlogs go. It's good to see you guys. I know it's been a long time coming. These last, oh wow, probably about 12, 14 weeks of inactivity has been kind of crazy. For those that don't know, I work overnights at a juvenile detention center. So between that training, getting all the nutrition in, trying to fit in sleep somewhere, it's been kind of crazy. So I apologize for not giving you guys more updates, but truthfully, there really hasn't been too much to change up until now. Right now, we're sitting at about just under 11 weeks out. I'm recording this on, what's today? Thursday, Friday? So I don't even keep track of the days because I'm working nights. I think it's Friday, so let me take that back. We're just over 10 weeks out. Right now, the last time I checked in with you guys, I was sitting right around 221, 222. I started my prep right around 226, 227. And I'm sitting right now, morning weight at about 210 and a half, 211. Evening weight's about 215, 216. So pushing about 5 pounds of stuff throughout the night. Metabolism's going pretty good. Training wise, everything is going great. I've been trying to keep up with each muscle group about every 5 to 6 days, and then rotating days as needed. As always, I try to listen to my body. Most of the times, I'm still doing 2 days on, 1 day off. But if I got a good amount of sleep, nutrition's good, I'm gonna go ahead and go for that third day in a row and get a good workout in. But on the flip side, if I'm not feeling too well or I'm coming down with a cold or cough, I might take a couple days off, maybe do just a little bit of walking around the neighborhood with my wife, something like that, something to do a little physical activity or whatnot. So training overall is going good. I just started my posing right about 12 weeks out. So right now I'm hitting posing sessions about 3 to 4 times a week, shooting for about 15 minutes each posing session. And I'm basically going back and forth between, maybe like a 2 or 3 minute interval of mandatory poses, and then flipping over to just kind of freestyle posing. I have a love for hip hop and random music and whatnot. So whatever I kind of feel like it, whether it's slow or fast, I throw it on and just try to pose to it. Try to mix it up with different poses and try different things. So that's going pretty good. As I go into the prep, I'm going to be increasing every week about 5 minutes with regards to posing time. I think posing is definitely beneficial throughout the prep, as well as those last couple of weeks going into the show. I think it's going to make it a little bit harder and just make you a little bit more comfortable when you're on stage. You've been working really hard, getting ready for a show, for me, it's going to be 30 plus weeks. And then, to have that sense of confidence, to be able to hang in there with the best, in the final minutes of posing, that's what's needed. That's what's going to make or break you from placing in the top 5 or just kind of being in the bottom half. So that's where we're at with the posing. Nutrition wise, everything is still going great. Protein still around 260, 270. Carbs on training days are a little over 200. Non-training days are sitting at about 155. Fat can bounce anywhere from 55 grams to 70 grams depending on the day. Most of the fat I intake is healthy fats like almonds, almond butter, macadamia nut oil, some random stuff here and there, some fish oils. Sorry, I'm trying to say random stuff here and there. But for the most part, everything is still pretty good. At 10 weeks out, for my last show in 2011, I was sitting at virtually no carbs, just a few around before and after the workout. So to come in, 10 weeks out, leaner at this weight than I ever have been, with that amount of, carbs, I feel really good. I feel really confident. I'm going into the show, the IFPA Pro International coming up in 10 weeks. So, it's going to be a tough crowd there. It's going to be my first time around. So I'm just looking forward to stepping on stage and getting a chance to hang with these guys and seeing what I need to work on. So I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see. On the other side of nutrition, I got my supplementation. And of course, for those that don't know, I am sponsored by Complete Nutrition. I guess I wanted to stop and say right now that through all the times of prep, from 36 weeks out to now, they have been nothing but the most supportive, crew that I've ever worked with. I've had some up weeks and I've had some down weeks. And again, I have nobody to blame but myself. I kind of knew what was going into this prep, considering I was working nights, and there was going to be a lot of fluctuations in weight, a lot of inadequate sleep, and whatnot. They believed in me from the beginning, and they still believe me today, 6 months later. Everybody at Complete Nutrition, I want to thank you again for all your support, and I appreciate you coming along with me on this journey for my first pro show. As far as what I'm going to be doing, or what I've been thinking about a lot these last couple of weeks, I think it's the question that a lot of us as competitors ask ourselves at the end of the day, when you step off of that stage and you want to question yourself and say, am I happy with where I've been? And I think it kind of leads into have I done everything in my power to be the best that I can be on that stage? And as confident as I was in 2011, and as good as I felt at that time, I do think I did everything that I could to be the best that I can be on that stage. But now that I look at it 2 years later, I don't think so. Reason being is just some of the things that I kind of left out on the side with regards to not just really ab training, but core training in general. Just the benefits of core and what got to do for all the rest of your weight training, the utilization of foam rolling, self-myofascial release. I mean, that just does works. That does bounds of leaps of stuff for you as far as just improved blood circulation and whatnot through the body parts. I've been doing a lot of that with my legs, all around the legs, hamstrings, glutes. So, even right now, the vascularity, the density, everything is just looking better. And, I just kind of hit myself in the head for not, taking the time to do this the right way, beforehand when I was competing. So, but I'm glad I caught it now. And, we got still 12 more weeks to get it done. Some of the additional things that I didn't do before with regards to training, I'm spending a lot more time doing some, secondary body parts and whatnot that don't get worked off too much. Glutes, calves, I know, right? Why am I doing calves? And then, of course, the abdominal work, and, a little bit of forearms, too. A lot of those muscles get neglected just because, we train a certain body part, and normally when you train it hard, you're going to work those secondary muscle groups, but this time around, I'm actually working it into my prep and making sure that I don't leave anything unturned. My goal is to be the best that I can be, so I need to be doing everything I can. It's no secret that I'm a blocky bodybuilder and I got a wide waistline, so I need to, tighten up the waistline and, improve the back, improve the symmetry, so I can be competitive on the stage. As far as the, glute work and whatnot, glutes, I never really had too much of an issue. They were definitely prominent, but still had an issue, glutes and legs, trying to hold them contracted for long periods of time, and that kind of leads toward the lack of blood circulation, blood flow. Just very a lot of muscle adhesions and whatnot. It's things that just need to get broken up via the foam rolling, massage work, and all that. So. Overall, everything is definitely going as best as I can, best as I feel now coming into the show, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks. Now that we're a little bit closer to the show and we're going to be making, small changes here and there, I'm going to be trying to get a few more video guys out to you, in addition to hitting, maybe a session of my freestyle posing, just so you can kind of see how I do things, and stuff that maybe you can incorporate into your prep as you get ready for a show. So again, I want to thank again my sponsors, Complete Nutrition, for all your support over these last 6 months. My family, you know who you are, Team Gorman. You guys have been with me since 2010, behind my side. I've never felt better, and I got all of you guys to thank for it. My friends, my family, my lovely wife Tina. thank you for all your support. You've always been a rock, and regardless if I'm having to break away to do cardio or training or whatnot, as upset as you can be, it's for the best, and you know what I got to do to get this job done. So thank you again for supporting me and backing me up through thick and thin. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.